There we go. Gotta look out one of the crankbait. Pretty skinny one, but there we go. Crystal clear. First cast with the. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to be fishing a pond right behind me today. This is my neighbor's pond. I don't get to fish it very often because he waterfowl hunts up here, but when I do, it's usually really good. This time of year right now, it is late November. It's November 25th right now, and the temp is dropping rapidly. The high tomorrow is in the high 30s, low 40s. Gets down to the 20 at nights now here in Illinois. So today it's in the high 40s, low 50s, so it's a pretty warm day. So I'm going to get to fishing. I'll show you guys what I've tied on. Hopefully we can catch a few fish. There's a lot of numbers in this pond and some good ones, so I'll show you guys what I've tied on. So I'm gonna start on this point right here. I'm starting off with 5 rods. I've got the chest cam on now. So my first is a shakyhead, football shakyhead, and a megabass Vision 110 jerkbait, and then a Rapala BX Brat shallow diving square bill, and then of course the wacky rig, the best pond lure, and then the other best pond lure, hopefully they eat this still, the Throwback Metro Glide. It's very hard to catch fish and moving baits from now till spring. Hopefully the wind sound's not too bad for you guys, but it is blowing today. It's blowing 18 miles an hour, gusting up to like 30 or something like that. But hopefully we can catch a few fish on moving baits. It'd be better than having to drag around the wacky rig, but if it comes to that, then it does. My guess for these water temps is it's already in the mid 40s, so might not be moving bait season anymore in Illinois here. Maybe a jerkbait. Maybe if I reel this crankbait slow enough. For me, once winter hits, it seems like it is a better chance of catching pond fish. Got one on the crankbait. What I was saying is the wind is not good for these smaller ponds. It's not a terrible one on the crankbait. That's awesome. He's spinning. Don't throw it. There we go. We got on second or third cast on the crankbait. The thing about these fish in here is that during the winter, these are the most colored up fish ever. Look at that thing. Pretty skinny one, but I'm gonna go let him go. Crystal clear water here. Oh, that water is absolutely freezing. It's gotta be in the low 40s almost already. You gotta fish early, which catching a fish this time of year is lucky already. So I'll take a second or third cast. Crankbait fish especially. Fish was out in the middle of nowhere. There was a brush pile out in the middle, so he could have been on that. Don't really know exactly where it's at. Kind of gotta find it. But now when the wind gusts and my hands are wet, it is extremely cold. Me and a couple of friends are going to fish a good lake by us in the morning. Hopefully we can catch a few. And I'm definitely bringing hand warmers for that. Another one. Oh, he's trying to run me into the thing. Into the bird nest. He swiped at it and I snagged him. No, he got it in the mouth. Never mind. He was just wrapped funny. Oh, this is so nice to be able to catch fish this time of year. He barely got it. I mean, look at the colors on this fish. It's crazy. They're the most colored up fish ever. I've only been fishing for like 5 minutes. I've got 2. That is very good for November. I'll take it. These fish have always been beautiful like this. It's crazy. I don't know. This is pond. Just has clear water with enough grass to make the fish look crazy like that. Hopefully they keep eating the moving bait. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bottom bait just for a minute around this tree right here. Oh my God, that fish just hammered it. Right at my feet on the crankbait. I tried fishing the spot with the bottom baits first because that's historically what they like over here, is a bottom bait like a shakyhead. And they didn't want it. Got a little guy though on the crankbait. I will gladly take crankbait fish over a Ned or shaky or wacky fish. Ate it right out of this tree. First cast with the spinning reel crankbait. I had to put it on my spinning reel because I had a knot way down in my spool, and I'll deal with it when I get home, but decided it's too windy for a wacky rig. Not getting any bites on it too. So I'll throw it on a spinning reel instead of taking my jerkbait off. First cast, back with the crankbait. We got one. Definitely not the size we're looking for, but I'll take it. Another one. 2 casts later. I definitely want these smaller presentation crankbait instead of even the big jerkbait I've got on. They just want something little. This crankbait's been super good for me this fall and winter so far. Biggest fish I've caught on it this fall / winter is 5 pounds 1 ounce. And this is a like 0.5 or 1.0 size square bill. So we're over here at the dam now. Definitely gonna continue to throw the crankbait mostly, maybe the jerkbait a little bit. That fish chased the crankbait and missed it. What is going on with it? Oh, this is the craziest fish I've ever caught. What in the world? This thing is insane looking. I've caught fish that are like messed up, like backs and stuff, but this is the most insane one I've ever seen. Look at this fish. Are you serious? It doesn't even look real. Like what? That is insane. I gotta get a picture of that. Let's get a release on him. Hopefully he's obviously eating. There you go, humpback fish. He went right into the weeds. Figure it out. Get going. He's all the way over here, under the weeds. He swam like 2 feet onto the bank. Get going the right direction, Mr. Fish. I don't know what's wrong with that one, but it's a lot. That was just on a small, tiny finesse shakyhead. There we go. Got one on a jerkbait. About time. On the Megabass Vision 110 white butterfly. Been fishing this a decent amount. Decided that cast I'm just gonna go way slower, and it worked. It's a full-size Vision 110. These fish probably would like the junior one because they're just so cold. But I'll take it. Another little guy. Way over there. Good fish. And it came off. No. It was like a 2.5 pounder on the cut down Senko Ned rig shakyhead on the super long, ultra long flip. He just shook off. He was on the surface. Can't really keep him down on a medium light. That really hurts this time of year to lose a fish like that. There we go. Right after changing lures. Okay, so I switched from the Vision 110 because I obviously wanted some smaller stuff. And I noticed a few of the fish, okay. I noticed a few of the fish had redder lips like this one, so I put on something craw colored. Just a craw colored small blade bait, tiny one. And right away I got a fish, so it's a really good sign. Hopefully I can get a few more. There he goes. I think that's number 7. This is just a Spro blade bait. I'm fishing it just like a little lipless right now, but might try ripping it like you do a blade bait usually here in a second. Oh, had one on the blade bait. Super light bite, just like the first blade bait right there. Just barely grabbing it. They're definitely liking the craw blade bait though. Because I already fished this area, so coming back through here with this. There we go. Get in here. Same spot I caught the humpback fish earlier, and the same spot I just a second ago had the bite on the blade bait. I just stayed here and caught a pretty nice one, probably £1.25. Nice one for Illinois in the winter time. I will gladly take it, just on the craw blade bait. They're definitely on the wind-blown side of the pond, is what I'm figuring out. And they want moving baits. They don't really care about anything on the bottom, which, I don't know, it's weird. I thought it'd be the other way around because it's so cold, but small moving baits seem to be the key.